Hey everybody, how's it going? I have another quick video to make. The Bruce Waynes, they killed off all the zillionaires. They killed off all the zillionaires. The Bruce Waynes are the zillionaires. The Bruce Waynes and the Lennies are the zillionaires. The reason why they have millionaires, so they're easier to follow and control, like a herd of animals. Okay, so just remember this, that the zillionaires are the Lennies and are the Bruce Waynes, are the Waynes. Okay, so the zillionaires are the Zinnies and Bruce Waynes, and the millionaires are the ones that are left being herded like animals. Being herded like animals, okay? You need to know that. Um, the 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 money flow, the money flow has been uh, the money flow has been burnt into the air. What the Bruce Waynes believe. They said, where else could it go if it's in the air? So then it's in the winds. So then it's in the winds, and some of them really went micro to find out what happened, and they they couldn't believe their fucking eyes that other animals and shit use the paper shreds to make their own fucking currency because they see what's happening and they do it because they want to copy it, they want to survive, they want to live a long lavish life, they want to be able to do all these damn things. Okay, so Bruce Waynes are the forefront. Bruce Waynes are the forefront of nanotechnology, and the Lennies are the forefront of the original thought. So it's always a battle between the Lennies and the Waynes and the Bruce Waynes because the Lennies are fucking way more original. They're way more original. Okay? But the Bruce Waynes are more calculated, more calculated. So they're both anally beat. They're both anally beat, but but the Waynes are just in a the Waynes being white are only in a stout, they're only in a stout race, like a stellar race, because of white being more evident around the galaxies. White being more evident around the galaxies. They're, they said they have pictures of redundant amounts of fucking different color stars around white stars, popping them and killing them because they're sick and fucking tired of the whites just thinking that they're better because they go around raping everyone just because they're white. Like, I own it just because I'm white. That's the most inbred fucking mentality that you would ever see anything have. I kill you and I win because of it, because of my heritage, because of there being white everywhere. So they've seen real fucking uh, 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 astronauts and all that shit, seen real fucking people going by saying, "Are you of the white stripes?" And then they say proud and they kill them. They kill him because who the fuck do you think you are, just coming around with the alkaline lords and all this shit, just coming around fucking spewing all around the place, raping our women, raping your women of their virginities to get gases inside, to get a money flow on somebody. They're not part of your lineage in any way. So where the fuck do you get off? Okay? So know now, when you see a bunch of stars, white stars that are together, they're getting ready to kill them all, of all the different colors. They're getting ready to kill them all because they're saying, no, you go there and you get ready to be judged in front of all. So there's a bunch of other freaking stars going around these white stars. They think they're the most bunched up and cool, but really, you look at it, they're shaking terrified. They're shaking terrified. Okay? They're terrified because of everything that they've fucking done, because of their ancestors and how they did it. They never outgrew it because their fucking ancestors raped them and fucking made them penis trained. Penis trained. The alkaline lords, the KKK, the Nazis, all this shit. They think they're the most baddest, but really they're the weakest because they're the most penis trained. Okay? And there's real fucking videos out there. There's real videos out there of fucking them saying, you think you could do what you want, but you're only doing what your ancestors were forced to do to survive. They were raped by others before, so you're not anything worth boasting about, because boasting that has no outlet is busting. It's busting. So the Lennies that they gave up, and the Bruce Waynes that just went with the flow, they're busters. They're busters. They just go around and they think they're debunking and all that shit, but really, they're just a bunch of wannabe pimps from their ancestors, because their ancestors were probably the archetypes of pimping. And every generation that does it again and again, especially if their archetype in sacred geometry is not meant to be doing it, it's a more haggard generation. So Bruce is a straight up prime example of a hoe. He's a prime example of a hoe. Okay? So all these fights and all this shit are going off because their ancestors, before they knew about sacred geometry and archetypes, they were cursing their kin. They were cursing them to live a miserable existence because of the archetype and sacred geometry not meant to be doing what it's doing, because it was supposed to be doing something brand new every time. It's supposed to be doing something brand new when you ascend. But their ancestors, they didn't know about sacred geometry. They didn't know about archetypes, and because certain bodies are meant to be doing certain things. Like you see a skinny, scrangly looking person, but god damn how they could fucking pick up something and fucking and withhold it. You know what I'm saying? So it's a whole bunch of know yourself and know your enemy and shit. So the monkeys and all that shit, the cavemen and all that shit, they became their own worst enemies, because their sons and daughters were rebelling, saying, I don't want to do this. This hurts my body. And they're saying, what are you talking about? Do you want the family to die? Like, of course I don't want the family to die, but I don't want to die either, picking up all this fucking shit when I'm not meant to be doing this. And you're really pissing me off. And because of you pissing me off, I want to fucking kill you. I want to fucking kill you. So a lot of death fights happen because the generations that were born into the money, were extra snobby because of all the foods and drinks that they were ingesting, all the stuff that they started ingesting. So a lot of people that are rich and snobby looking, they're penis trained. They're penis trained, and they're absolutely the most miserable people you'll ever see. The most miserable. Why do I have to have my anal raped for my father? I really don't even care about the money. I really don't, because some of them are free spirits. Like, listen, I don't even really care about the money. I'm just doing it because you need it. So watch what you fucking say to me, or I'll just leave, because I know you didn't hand it off to anybody else. So the fathers would hear that, and they would be extra burnt to the point where they're like, you know what? Fuck you. I'm just going to kill you, and I'm just going to clone you. And if you don't like what you see on the other side, I'll just have you erased with the money that I made. So a bunch of generations are starting to rebel against their fucking mothers and fathers who just fucking handed it to them, saying, you should be happy you have this money. You should be happy that we could teleport these big ass fucking diamonds for your birthday and all that shit. And all of them saying, like, I don't give a fuck about it. I'm happier with less money. I'm less of a hoe. I'm not a hoe, period. You know what? I'm actually proud enough not to walk around with my fucking axe cheek split with a hoe. Okay? With a hoe on it. So, a lot of fights are going off because it's a dead end game. And all the white spirits, all these fucking stars and shit, is their fucking kids. It's their kids, their outcome of what they became. Fucking galaxies. These miniature galaxies, these stars and shit. So they're going to war, and they're telling them, no, you're just a hoe. You're just a hoe. That's all you are, is a hoe. You make a mistake purposely so you can get your anal done by somebody who's powerful. You purposely just to see if the technology or if your will is strong enough to fight them. You don't even care anymore about the STDs. But what happens when they tell you you're not allowed to cure your STDs? What happens when that happens? What, you're gonna go to me again and give me this curse of STDs other than fucking money that defines what you think of me? When you know I'm a free spirit, when you know all of this, you have me do it anyways because you don't want to have too many fucking kids. Why? Why? Because they want to keep it in a tight-knit group of zillionaires. Because they want to control the millionaires. So the zillionaires are the ones that are controlling the millionaires. So the zillionaires are the ones who are talking, having the coin money flow go up and down, up and down. So the most powerful thing you could do, the most respectful thing you could do is invest in coins to start to help your tribe, to start a triad. Okay, that's the most respectful thing you could do. Not having fucking handouts of fucking paper that gets burned in the wind. Okay? So the most respectful thing you could do for your tribe or when you're starting a triad is making your own money. Making your own money and having it fucking sent. Having it sent to a place instead of fucking promoting it on the streets. Having it sent to a fucking business like, this is my money. And this is what I made out of it. Here's my money. So a lot of money is being transported on boats. A lot of coins and shit is being transported on boats. People say, "Oh, these coins right here, they're for somebody's coin collection or something." Bullshit. Who? Which family? Like that's confidential. No, tell me now, or I'll put in a fucking bullet through you. You don't fucking talk like a boss with me. You don't talk like a fucking trained hoe. You don't start talking like this because what does it sound like? It sounds like a hoe in the body while it's trying to talk and explain. Like, you don't turn into a fucking hoe now. Don't turn into a hoe now because it'll turn into a fucking hoe down. It'll turn into a fucking hoe down, and then a hoe down is showdown. Okay? So a lot of these dirty ass motherfuckers are having their kids rebel because I'm not going to go into that big old giant orgy of white spirits when I have all these different colors in me taking my shit away as soon as I make one fucking mistake and getting fucking eradicated and erased at the same fucking time as my own individual species. All right, so there's a lot of dirty motherfuckers out there that are getting erased from existence right now as I speak because I'm the money flow. I'm the one who defeated Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm the one who defeated Smash Brothers 4. Okay, like when I have the money, and when I show you the decks that I have, it's just gonna be, you're gonna like what the fuck? He has a 45 card deck with Exodia, and he just threw Exodia in there because it was too easy. Like really? Like yeah, I just threw it in there because it was too easy. So Exodia is fucking broken because Exodia says you win the duel, not the match. You win the duel. Okay, so all of these people are saying like, yeah, we agreed that it is what the card says. It's not what it means. It's not what it means. It's not the definition. It's what it says. It's what the word is. Okay, it's not the meaning. It's the word. So a lot fucking hate Yu-Gi-Oh because it's become such a cheap thing where if you just have the money, you win. Just like the Lennies and the Bruce Waynes. If you just have the money, you win, period. All right, so me personally, I said 7 turns. If you want to win the duel, you got to wait at least 7 turns before you bust out Exodia. And I think that's extremely, incredibly, generously fair. Okay, so if you ever see any stars with white stars with Heather fucking stars around, they're bringing them in. They're bringing them in to have them killed. They're bringing them in. Okay, so and it's happening everywhere more and more. It's happening everywhere more and more. You know, so just know now that one of the worst things out there is a fucking fly. Is a fucking fly because even a fly has fucking went on Bruce Wayne's face and he fucking says, "Son of a fucking bitch, a fly fucking flew on my face. I know what the fuck they're doing. They're raping my face and all." When he says that, it changes the money flow. And this inconsiderate fucking insensitive, sensitive fucking bastards having a whole bunch of people killed. Like, what happened, Bruce Wayne? What happened? Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Like, a lot of people got killed right now. What happened? He's like, oh my God, a fly just went on my face right now and I had a fit. They're like, Bruce, a whole freaking, like, a whole bunch of tribes got killed. A whole bunch of tribes got killed because they said if there's ever you having a fit or something, it's a war in the room. So fucking Bruce Wayne goes to war with the fucking fly and a bunch of people get fucking killed. Why? All because they own the fucking coins.